just for everyone to understand, Jim, it was probably a big setup of this whole report was how to define how granular you guys were going to get, right, with the different parameters and the different elements you're going to define for each accident. Is that right?
That's correct. And that, as I said, was a big help from MIT that helped us, number one, classify the accidents where we can do a complete analysis, or we just stop and leave it just as a type of accident. And sure. And so that's been a great deal of benefit to us. And as I said, everything that we're doing, once you read the first 5 or 6 pages, then you can, and I guess, hold on to them. And because as you go through until you understand all of the how we've defined things, it's not hard, but you want to know what we're thinking as compared to what your thought of a particular definition is. And so that's why we've gone into taking great pains to make sure we explain each type of issue, down to manufacturing defect, which 5.6% of our accidents were manufacturing defect related. In 2008, that number jumped to 16%. And of those, 90% of that was associated with either copied rigging equipment, copied cranes, forgeries, basically. And also quite a number of them with Chinese-type manufacturers where we were running into issues that they were, and let me give you an example. An anti-2 block on a tower crane and the use of the speed controls where you have ramp up and ramp down. Obviously, with a tower crane, you pull the lever. It starts off slow, increases speed, goes fast when you're in high gear, and then the same thing when you get to the top, it automatically starts to shut it down at a certain point, and it slows down and then comes to a stop. Then we have the ATV. Well, in 2 of the accidents we looked at that were Chinese manufacturers of tower cranes, we had 2 block instances where the block in the bucket fell because the 2 didn't communicate. It got up to the point that it was supposed to shut off for 2 blocking, but it was going so fast it had to ramp down, and as a result, it went right through the 2 block stop device and